happened 2 times this past week. Has me like kind of demotivated. I don't know. I know that's weird. Cause it's like, especially when it's like I don't know what caused it, they just happen. What was it? Thursday, like the stream just fucking crashed. Like my computer like froze. Except for Discord. And then yesterday, like, I just had like a weird lag spike. Like it just shot up like crazy for like a minute. And then, it fixed itself, but it was weird that it happened to begin with. Because I don't normally have those kinds of problems, but I don't know. We don't really... I have not gotten... I will say this. I've been feeling kind of demotivated with streaming lately because I feel like they say like, oh, diversify your content, this and that. And it's like, I don't think I've ever gotten a single follow on here from me posting on any other social. I've done Twitter, I've done Blue Sky, I've done TikTok, I've done Instagram Reels, I've done YouTube Shorts. It's never going to translate one-to-one. It doesn't translate at all for me. I don't know. Maybe for other people it does, but not me. I don't know. And this is only my second YouTube stream. I don't think no one, I mean, I have it, the comments, you have to be a subscriber for 5 minutes. And maybe that's deterring people, but I don't think I really even had any live views at all the last time I did it. Like, I think it was like maybe 2 or 3, which was probably me. It was probably counting me. So, I don't know. But I only have it set that way because it's like, I just don't want trolls to come in. Not that I think they would, but... I mean, they do. I've heard stories that they do. I've never really had a mean, like, TikTok comment. But I have heard, or I have had, some nasty YouTube comments left sometimes. But I love fighting with those people, so it doesn't really bother me. But I have not uploaded to TikTok. I've heard that there's like a weird thing going on now where it's like it shows, like it's like a feature you can't turn off in the US where it shows people around you, and it's like, okay, that's weird. It was, I think I told you about this. It was recommending like TikToks from my supervisor at work. And I'm like, that's weird. But this was like before the US buyout thing. Like it was like recommending them. I'm like, yeah, this is not okay. But yeah, I will have pizza come in. Or I will probably mute my mic because I don't like to eat on stream. I'm just trying to think of the week ahead too. I don't really post schedules anymore. I kind of ranted on Twitter a little bit. I've been kind of feeling like, just kind of feeling down. And it's like, here's the thing. I have like 5 or 6 people, you included, that like do continue to show up like every now and then to support me, and it's like I really like appreciate that. I'm grateful for that. But it's like I feel like outside of like this tiny little itty bitty community that I have, I guess I get like demotivated because I don't feel like, despite the hard work I've put in like the past like what, almost 3-4 years now, I don't feel like my stream gets shown to anybody outside this little circle that I've created, if that makes sense. And it sucks. I feel like I'm basically at the same place where I started, you know? Like a 1 step forward, 2 steps back. And I hate complaining about it because then it just comes off like I'm ungrateful, but it's like, I don't know. They say like, oh, comparison is the thief of joy. Well, it's like, well, consider my joy stolen. Because I don't know, I feel like with streaming, you kind of have to compare yourself to other people. Because if you're doing something wrong, I don't know, you kind of have to see what other people around you are doing, that it's working. Well, like, what's working for them that's not working for me? What if no joy exists, really? And it's like, I had a friend say like, well, you should do it for you. It's like, well, I'm not doing this. I mean, I'm partially doing this for me, but it's like, I also want to like, I want to make people laugh. I want to entertain people. So it's like, I'm not just doing this for me. But if those people don't exist, it's like, what's the point? I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I watch like bigger VTubers sometimes. Like, I watch them for like a couple minutes just to like, because I like to, you know, see like, okay, how is their stuff run, you know? And there was like some VTuber that was on this morning that was like, they were debuting a new model. They were obviously Twitch partner because they wouldn't be if they weren't on the front page. And it's like, I don't know. One thing that I notice, not with everybody, but like it's obviously like VTubing itself is a niche, and then like being a male VTuber is like its own little separate niche. It's like I notice a lot of bigger male VTubers kind of have this like, they have the corpse husband voice, and it's like I can't prove that they're doing a filter, but I do think some of them are using a filter. And then it just gets me self-conscious because like I hate the sound of my own voice, because I feel like my voice sounds very young, and so I feel like I notice people like, I don't know, this is what I've noticed. I'm just saying in general with other people, I get treated differently because of the way that I sound. Like a voice filter. Corpse Husband is like this, I don't even know if he was a VTuber. He was just like an internet person that like, his voice was actually allegedly like that, where it was like super deep, like talking like this, like, yeah, I'm just gonna do this today and we're gonna talk about, you know, playing games. I can't even get that deep. I can't even get to their level, but you get what I'm saying. And I've noticed like other content creators try to like emulate that to an extent, because that seems to be what people like. Do sound 6. Well, sometimes I feel that way. Also, hi Gummy and hi Jimmy. I'm gonna be yapping here till my pizza comes, I feel like. Generally, nobody likes their own voice, but I like yours. Well, I appreciate that. I do know, like, there's a weird thing. I learned about this in, ironically, I feel like I learned about this in physics class. I don't know why physics, but, and I've mentioned this before, but like when you're talking and you hear your voice, you're hearing your voice as it's coming out of your lips, and you're also like hearing it in your head, because like when you're talking, it's like reverberating and literally physically inside your head. So like what the voice that you're hearing is like almost like two different types of voices coming together. Does that make sense? But then like that's why like when you listen to yourself back on something like a phone call, and you'll be like, oh my god, do I sound like that? Does anyone know what I'm talking about? And that's because that's how other people hear you. Because they're not hearing like the skull voice. That sounds so weird, but like it's true. Does that make sense? And that's why like I feel like I have like a disconnect with like how I think I sound. And then when I go back and like watch my own streams, I'm just like, oh, I just get like, there's like a discord there. Almost like a dysphoria. I don't know. I mean, Gummy, you do sound young. I sound young too. And it's just like, it is something that's kind of annoying to me. For me, not for you. Like, but I'm saying like for me personally, I don't like to sound so young. I don't know. And I don't do a character voice. Like it's like I don't know. I just go live and I just want to play games and be funny and entertain, and I don't want to filter myself. And your voice is so calming. Well, I'm glad you guys think that. But I guess I just wonder like the people that like come in and then they just like don't stay. It's like I wonder like, I don't know. I wish Twitch could be like, there could be like exit surveys. I wonder if that'd be too intrusive, but it's like, I don't know. I would appreciate if there was someone that like just came in, never said anything, just watched the stream for a few minutes and then left. if Twitch like sent them a little like you know, like in like Fortnite when you could play a game, it's like, how balanced do you think blah 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 is, and you just pick like a 1 to a 5, like a quick little feedback thing like that, I feel like would do wonders for people like me. Would I also get obsessive about it? Yeah, but I don't know. I still want to know. I want to know these things. I don't know. I've said this before too, like I just feel like I don't really get like the Twitch experience. Like, not to say that I never get rated. I do get rated like maybe like once or twice a week. But what I will say is when I do get raids, it's usually from non-VTubers. I've had like, it's funny that like I've met other streamers that will say like, I don't normally watch VTubers, but I like watching you, or I watch you. And I feel like the inverse is true, where it's like, I feel like other VTubers don't really watch me. Even the ones that I've made friends with. And I just wonder why that is. I think Twitch is a really hard platform to grow on without outside help. Well, that's the other thing though. It's like, I feel like, I mean, I haven't, to be fair, I have not really posted stuff lately, because I just feel like, I don't know, there hasn't been moments for me where I, like, in my head, I'm like, oh, that would be really funny for TikTok. I just don't feel that way about a lot of things anymore. But what I will say is, even when I was like consistently posting on those other platforms, it has never translated to a follow on Twitch, ever. So it's like, I'm growing on those sites, but I'm not growing here, and here's the site where I want to grow on. That's like the stressful part of it. I don't know. And I feel like I'm like very, I'm just very like conscious and aware of like how people act around me. Not even just, you know, in real life, but like I notice it in online spaces too. And I've noticed like with streamers, this isn't even a VTuber thing by the way, but I've noticed with streamers, people typically tend to hang around or like try to associate themselves with like people that they want to be like, or they have a number that they like that they're trying to achieve. And I feel like there's a lot of like smaller, almost like I want to say like micro streamers like myself, you know, that are usually like in the single digits, that like I feel like I am avoided because I don't really have like a growth. I can't help them in any way to grow as a content creator. I can be their friend, I can be a great friend, and we can have fun playing games, but I feel like I don't get reached out to because like, it's like, well, what is this 2-3 person streamer gonna do for me? I don't know if people are like consciously thinking that in their heads, like maliciously, but I just think like it's a subconscious thing that I can kind of see a lot of streamers do. I don't know. I will say, without TikTok and YouTube streams, I would have never met everyone I know today. Like the group I played Overwatch Paladins. Met them through a streamer on YouTube. I found Trashly through TikTok and her GTRP wins. See, that's the thing though, and this is to no discredit of Trashly. She's become successful on this website, which I think is a feat in and of itself. I will say it took a lot for me to find them, because like you kind of almost have to like find a streamer through another streamer, if that makes sense. Like I had no idea who Deer was until I think I was watching like a video of 8-Bit Dylan was doing like a drag race thing, like a Sims drag race, and I was like, who's Deer? I was like, Deer wasn't on Drag Race, because at the time like Drag Race was like, you know, my Bible. Like I knew every contestant, you know? So I was like, who's that? Let me go check that person out. And here's the other thing. I would have never known who 8-Bit Dylan was if I didn't know who Caseytron was, because she was like the only person I watched on here, like back in the early days of Twitch. So it's like I had to go through all these other streamers to find Trashly, who it's like, obviously I really enjoy watching them. And now it's like I know how the site works a little bit better, so it's like I can just find people. But I guess my point being is, like, despite them being as successful as they are, I still didn't know who they were until, you know, I kind of just happened to come across them that way. Yeah, because we rated together, and that's the other thing too. I feel like a lot of people that have stopped by here, it's like they either know me from someone else's channel, or it's like we've done things in other games. But I don't think like, I don't feel like I've had a lot of people that have like stuck around here that have just found me, just like, because I don't think I get recommended on Twitch to people. Here's what I think. I have nothing really to prove this, but I've noticed once you hit like a double-digit threshold is when like Twitch starts recommending you as like a channel you may enjoy. Because like I don't think I ever get recommended like sub 10 viewer streamers ever. Even if it's someone I would enjoy watching, they never show up in my like little feed thing. So like I guess the hard part is like organically the site is expecting me to like hit a certain number before, you know, they will be like, oh well, now that you've proven us to not be a hindrance to our website and eat our, you know, server space, we'll start recommending. Like I don't know, that's how I feel like Twitch views people like me. I don't know. I do get recommended channels that you've rated into. Well, yeah, that's true. I mean, when you're watching someone, it'll be like, so-and-so viewers also watch. Like, I'm sure I maybe show up in that sometimes, but I'm talking like on the front page where it'll be like all those little carousels that'll like recommend people. I don't think I ever show up on those for people. I mean, I can see, I can open up my dashboard. It tells me like, I used to look at this stuff a lot for discovery. Like live viewership, views from outside Twitch, direct/other. I mean, sometimes they aren't very clear on how people are finding me. There's direct other 72%, Google 26%. That's weird. Google, FF logs 1%. I feel like this is all wrong because I know I'm not being shown on like a parsing website. I mean, maybe I am. Maybe when I'm actually playing 14. That's actually kind of funny if that's the case. Oh, not my model freezing. What is going on? Why is it doing this? Hello? I think VTube Studio crashed. Oh, we're back. Are we back? This has been cursed. I don't know what has been going on lately with my stream. Thursday was a full-on, like, almost full-on, like, PC crash. Saturday was internet problems for, like, a minute. And now VTube Studio just wants to start freezing. Oh, live views from Twitch. Followers are 43%. Other channel pages, 20%. The browse page is 13%. I do get... Okay, I guess this is, like, somewhat helpful. I get some views from playing 14, but, like... I'll screenshot this for you guys because I love looking at this stuff. Why is my model freezing? Why are we freezing? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna restart VTube Studio. I'm gonna restart it. If it's gonna do this... I'm not in the mood. Well, I don't think it's just freezing at an angle. It's just like freezing. It's like just... It's like the tracking just stops. I don't know. I can move my phone. Hold up. I mean, we're gonna be playing Animal Crossing here soon. Let me might as well check my delivery order. 7:41. It'll like freeze, and then when I open the app back up, it will stop freezing. I don't understand. Okay, now we have to probably, yeah, I have to reconnect vBridger. There's a lot that goes into like doing this, but it's like the angle, it's not the angle that's causing it to freeze, because I'm like looking at my second monitor talking to you guys. That's so weird. But it seems like when I'm like pulling up my browser is when it wants to freeze. That's weird. Okay. Anyway, my food is on the way. Let's see, can we... Are there any new trailers out? Probably not. I was watching a few, they're not like reviews, but you know how like IGN and like other places, they'll get like early access to like play a game for a little bit. I was watching a little bit of the Pokopia, and it does look so good. It looks like so much fun. The first 3 God of War games. See, that's a game that I really would not be good at. Isn't this usually where they play like the news? We watched stuff from here before. Oh, oh wait, what are these? What are these? Not this app. On my home screen? Is it news? Also, RE9 comes out, I want to say the 27th. It comes out on a Friday. I think the 28th is a Saturday, I'm pretty sure. And then Pokopia comes out March 5th. And I wanted to wait like a week to play RE9, because it's like, I will say this, when I played the RE4 remake, those were some of my worst performing streams, because everybody was either watching someone else play it, or they didn't want to be spoiled. So they were like playing it themselves. But I feel like I have to play it right when it comes out now, because it's like we're gonna be playing Pokopia after that. I don't want to juggle 2 games like that. And it's like I'm still raiding, so it's like that's, you know, taking up 2 nights out of my week. Although this group is doing Wednesday, Thursday, and I'm not going to stream on the Wednesdays, so it'll just be Thursday. I had to time travel far enough away where the snow melted, because this one Twitter post said like, oh guys, the weeds are changing. That means the snow melts soon. Mind you, the snow doesn't melt till like February like 25th. Let's see what day it is. The 25th, yeah. That's when the snow melts. That is crazy. The entire month of February is snow. Because I was just getting sick of it. Oh, my food's almost here. It says they're about to drop it off, so I'm gonna have to go get that in a second. Florida privilege. I mean, well, yes. I think in the future Animal Crossing, they should let us like, almost like let us control the weather a little bit. Where it's like, how often do you want to have snow on your island? You know, X months out of the year. Let us control that a little bit, because it's like, I don't know. The snow is fine for like a few weeks, and then I'm like, get it out. 30 centimeters of snow. Yeah, centimeters is like a foreign language to me. I'm gonna be honest. But I believe you. It's back up in the 70s here, thank God. I was sick of like waking up to like 20-degree weather and then it like warming up throughout the day and then feeling sick because of it. The length of a roller. Oh, so it's a foot. Okay. Yeah, a foot of snows, I would say, is a lot. Okay, so I went to the Treasure Islands earlier today, and because I saw a Twitter post that said, oh, the Splatoon panels are really good, like a good replacement for the simple panels, and I am going to have to disagree. However, I do think we can like make a use out of them somewhere. Like, let me show you guys. Like, they can almost, and you can customize them. You can put your own designs as the thing, which is nice. But like, it's very, I don't know. I was just thinking like it was like a long flat panel. It's not. I don't know what we can do something with this as like maybe like a fake billboard. I don't know. I like it. It's cute. It's just it's not what I was sold from that Twitter post. I don't know. You'd have to like hide the bottom part. Okay, my food is here, guys. I'm gonna go grab that real quick so it doesn't get like porch pirated. I don't know who would porch pirate a pizza. Are you that desperate? But I'm gonna be right back, and hopefully it was delivered to the wrong door or to the right door. Give me 1 sec. No one knows what I'm talking about. No, it says up in live. I don't understand YouTube. I don't get it. I downloaded this thing for OBS to like multi-stream, and I don't see what the point of the download thing was, because I didn't even hit the button to hit like the stream button in OBS for YouTube. But I hit in YouTube Studio, I hit go live, and I was looking at the stream and it said I was live. So I just don't know. I guess we'll find out when I go back and watch the VOD. See, I actually think I'm gonna end up terraforming more into the cliff here, because I feel like this is not gonna be enough space for what I'm envisioning in my head. I mean, I feel like I need like one more line removed. But like, you see this, at this rate I might as well tear down the whole thing, because we're not gonna be able to put anything up there. I'll tear down this whole section. I've also seen people do this this hopping thing, and I can't seem to do it right, where it's like people will like move their character to another block, and I don't know how to do it. I think there's like another button you're supposed to press, but I'm like doing like the directional and it's not moving. Like if I wanted to break this down and then like move to the next block. Oh wait, there we go. How did I do that though? How did I do that? Oh, you just hold it in. Oh my god. We've been playing on hard mode this entire time. Look at this. Idea. Shut up. I'll walk around the whole island like this, just to scare people. Let's try this and see. Although we're gonna have to get rid of these actually, because I'm gonna put down this. See, I think it's messed up. This is the kind of stuff I like just wouldn't typically stream, this part of the process, but it's like at this point I might as well. I'm not doing this, come on. It's just like, I don't know what I'm gonna put in this little like, I don't know what I'm gonna put like right here. We can fill it out with things. Probably the retro bus stops, honestly, but I don't know. I really kind of am just freestyling this part and seeing what looks good. Nope. Yeah, I wish I knew what that one thing is. It just looks like, I don't know, it looks like water pipes. And then someone has like an outdoor air conditioner in front of it. I still stand by, I think this is like one of the hardest builds to do because I feel like you kind of have to understand architecture, and you kind of have to understand like in the real world like the functions for things, if that makes sense. Like I can't just be randomly placing objects and being like, this is citycore, you know? Like, I don't really see these in the US, so it's like, how am I supposed to know if this is correct or not? You know what I mean? Yeah, I feel like it should be like above something. I didn't want to do that. Okay. Well, we have plenty of them. I just need to, you know, I need to put them to use. So it's just about finding a good spot for them, I guess. I gotta get more of these like tire things so we can make more of these things. I don't want the green. Where's the... Yeah. Oh, you can certainly fit in there. That's bullshit. I'm sorry, it's bullshit. Should I put more fencing around? I probably should. Like around the corner here. The way I thought that was going to go back to the top and it didn't. I forgot I have those tiny libraries. I can put those out at a few spots too. I don't want to like overdo it, but okay, we gotta get more fences. That's for sure. Yeah, no, this is crazy. I don't even know if my YouTube stream was even live at all. It says it is, so you know what? I'm not gonna worry about it. That's just crazy that, like, what is the point of that extra button to press? The fact that it doesn't, like, perfectly line up. Sadly, I don't think we're gonna fit an extra one here. Yeah, no. Oh, come on. I love that, like, we're just basically making, like, a little yard up here. Can we fit someone's bike? Probably not, because it's, like, considered, like, in the way of the house. It's gonna piss me off. I know we can put stuff in front of the house, at least on this side of it. Yeah, there we go. This is Nibble's house. She's not going to be here much longer. So I'm not gonna bother like messing with her actual house. Either Sasha or Fuchsia is gonna be up there. I feel like we're gonna put Sasha's house there because I want, or Fuchsia's, because I want Sasha. I want him to be the fast food restaurant manager person. Because I think that would be cute. And I just feel like Fuchsia would not, that would not be her life. In fact, I don't even know that we're gonna have to change her room. If I remember correctly, her room looks like kind of already fits the theme. Like, she looks like she does live in the city. What was I gonna grab? I was gonna grab more crates. Can't we make stacked crates? Yeah, I can see it. We're looking at one. I just forget how many you have to have. Wait, there it is. Oh, you just have to have 2. I'm just like looking at some of this other stuff. The way I still like, I don't know. I feel like I'm still missing like a ton of recipes. It's kind of crazy. We want playing up here. And what's what we put up here is gonna be the challenge, I feel like. Do I have robot synth playing on both radios? What's playing down there? It doesn't matter. I want the villagers singing it. I love it too. I don't want to craft. We're gonna mess with some things here. Okay, okay, these are what I want. These stonework kitchens, which take a lot of materials, by the way. We gotta get some more kits. Let's go do that real quick. I definitely want to put more trees out too. I can like hear the question mark emote in the distance. I think I still have more castle walls too, but I don't like to use this too much. Because they're also very expensive. So I'm gonna try these. These are the castle walls though, you don't have to worry about rotating them too much, you can kind of just place them out, but I'm going to see. Okay. Does not place the way I need it to place, so that's annoying. Does it switch if I go this way? It does. Okay, that's good actually. Like, I don't want to have to keep terraforming, please. It is weird that the direction you're facing changes the way that they spawn it. I don't even know if I'm gonna like this. We're gonna like take a step back and see if it looks good. I'm gonna see if I can put some like fake like apartment buildings up at the top here, maybe. Now see, this is where it's gonna get tricky because I think I have a fourth one. Oh, okay. No, it did it correctly. I don't think you're gonna see it from up here. Yeah, no, you can't see it because of the museum. I mean, it doesn't have to be seen from up there. I was just curious. I don't think, no matter what I would put there, I don't think you would see it because the museum is just like blocking everything. Hi, Claudia. Oh, sorry, an ad just started. Every time when someone comes in, it starts. Well, thank you for the gift sub, Claudia. or gift sub, Gummy. That's so funny. You didn't have to do that. That does happen a lot, though. Like, someone will, like, pop in right when an ad starts. Like, oh, hey, so-and-so, haven't seen you in a while, and then an ad plays. I hate that. Okay. So if we're saying, like, these outdoor air conditioners... Like, if they're, like, the top of buildings, I can probably... I mean, you're not really gonna see it. I mean, this is basically just gonna be for us to see. We'll know that there's stuff up here, but, like... Well, you know what, actually, let's... We have to kind of see from multiple angles. Like, if we're walking through here, we'll see, like, some of it. We'll see that there's stuff up there. I just wonder, like, would it be weird if I put the scaffolding up here? Like, to fill out this, like, space. Like, is this weird? Do we think this is weird? I just feel like if I'm gonna put scaffolding there, it's like I have to commit to doing more scaffolding. Yeah, I do have another one I can put at the bottom. Somewhere. I've not been using these simple panels, like, at all. Oh, we have a few more cones and shit. And we could, because I really didn't know what else we were gonna put down here anyway. Like, fill it out a little bit. Do we think they need to be lined up? Oh, there's a lot of space here. I could put gyroids. Can you actually, like, put things on the scaffolding itself, though? I could. Is this weird? Well, I should be able to fit another one. God, we have so many retro stops. See, I wonder... There we go. What can I put? I mean, that technically does work. But I could also put a stonework kitchen there to make it look like there's like a wall. Oh, we gotta decorate this one. Hold up. I can hear a balloon. Basket pack. Well, whatever that was, I didn't have it yet, so... Lori, you are not moving. For some head bandages? Oh, thank you. Thank you for that thoughtful gift. I almost feel like she's like threatening me. Like, you're gonna need these later. My name is Josh Harrows. I am not suicidal. If I disappear... No, just kidding. I mean, I do have a hard hat on. This is like so... Can I get down here? Yes. It's like, what does she know that I don't, you know? So this is where it gets like go all the way around. I don't know what we're gonna. I don't think we can fit a third one in. I think because I think it might look a little weird. Do I have a third one? I do. I don't even know how we. I don't even know that. Okay, you know, let me put it there. If it's facing the other way, it might be okay. Let's see if it'll let us. Thank you for me, please. Okay, I do gotta customize these to like have them not look so samey. In fact, I can, you know, we'll do that later. They're kind of just there for now. I actually don't know if I like this last one being there though. I'm like looking at it, it's kind of weird. Oh. I think I can find something else to like squeeze in there. I could honestly maybe put like a utility pole. Would that be weird? We'll think of something. Oh my god, everybody's out here. I do have a lot of those, so... I can find them. There we go. What sucks is getting back up there is going to be a pain. I have to go like all the way around. I kind of have to look and see how I did the other fake apartments because I haven't really been doing that in a while. Like, these are fine. This, like, I actually kind of like these doing these tokonomas a lot better. Like, placing them together like that. But we can do some stuff like this, too. In fact, I think I have some ideas, actually. Of how we can do this. Yeah, I like this little incline we made here. I need to do more of this. Somehow. Okay, let's see. Where are my simple panels? I probably passed them already. I was like, am I crazy? I mean, I am crazy, but... Okay, can I change the borders of these? Because that would be nice if I could do that. I also forgot these other... There is like just a plain simple panel design that just kind of looks like concrete. I forget that that's also a thing. Oh, another storage shed. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take them. I mean, gray is fine. I wish there was a way to get rid of the border also. I was gonna say I was gonna do it black, but I'm not going to Harvey's Island for all that. No, thank you. Because I'm lazy. Also, hi, Alex. Ever heard of the animals? Both crocodile and just like crocodile. I've never heard of those, no. And I feel like I should. I'm in Florida. I feel like I should be like the alligator expert. Or baby crocodiles. I actually can't. I know there's a difference. Growing up, though, this is a fun story. I did live in an apartment complex. Growing up with my mom. This was in Daytona Beach, I want to say. There was like a giant lake like in the middle of the complex, and they were like, don't feed the alligator signs. And the alligators would come out of the lake. And I swear, like, this was like a vivid memory as a child of just like that presenting like a harm to people. Like, I just feel like that would not fly today. Sorry, I'm kind of looking at how I did some of these other apartment things to see how I can do this. The tokonomas might be the way to go, though, because they can kind of just go straight up against it. Crocodiles have V-shaped snouts, or alligators have U-shaped snouts. I did not know that. You know what I also learned from this last cold snap? I knew there were iguanas here, but like I didn't realize they were such like a what are they considered here? Pest isn't the right word. They are a pest, but like they're considered like an invasive species. Yeah. And I was like, oh my god, they're just lizards. What are they gonna do? But they apparently like disrupt so many things that live here because they're not supposed to be here. I had to like do all this like research on it. I was like, oh my god. But it's not their fault though. It's because people brought them here as pets and then like just let them out into the wild, and then, you know, they just breed. Did you know that a tortoise is a type of turtle? I think I did know that. Unless that's a trick question. Well, you know how I was reminded about it, Gummy, because someone, I don't know if this was TikTok or whatever, someone, because it got so cold here that, you know, they will just like freeze, like their bodies will just like fall out of the trees, and someone cooked and ate one, which they are allowed to do. You're allowed to kill them because they are considered invasive, but it was just like, I didn't want to see someone make iguana tacos personally. And, as a Florida person, I do not claim that, by the way. We don't do that here. That person did, but yeah, that was a bit much for me. Can you tell the difference between a rabbit and a hare? I can tell the difference between, I know there's like jackrabbits, which like they have like longer legs, but I don't know if, are they considered hares? Okay, what am I doing here, Josh? What are we doing? I'm trying to get this one. Yeah, that's what I figured. Because I know that jackrabbits, they can get like pretty aggressive. They kick, and I kick too when I get pissed off. Just so you guys are aware. Just kidding. Did you know that a toad is a type of frog? Did you know that when dogs bite into toads, they can let out this secretion that is a defense mechanism, and it will cause dogs to like foam at the mouth? Because my old Yorkie did that, and we had to take him to the vet, and it's not lethal, but like it causes them to like stop eating, and they can die from just like not wanting to eat. That was scary. So any dog owners, be careful of that. That was not fun. That was years ago, but like that was like traumatic. That was traumatic for me. The way I could add like another row of these if I felt like it. Also, we can change the design on this. We might as well do that. Oh, I see that balloon. We have to go get that balloon. We need so many recipes. Where is that? But yeah, no, my old Yorkie Benji, he would just love to, like, he had, like, I mean, Yorkies were bred to hunt rodents and stuff, so, like, he just had that in him, you know, where he would hunt mice. This is when I lived up north, where, like, field mice were, like, more common than where I am now. Sammy, on the other hand, just is, like, just doesn't have that, like, instinct in him. He is just totally like unaffected by like other living creatures. But Benji would bite the heads off of mice and anything else that he could get a hold of. It's pretty gross. Oh, this one we like moved. We like shifted it here. I'm just trying to see how like, I don't have to do everything the same, but just seeing how I've done other builds. What are you doing now? Tasha, you're not leaving. Oh, she wants a roach? Could just come to my house, girl. There's plenty of roaches there. I remember when Lacey was a potato, me and Mr. Gummy thought she was dying because she wouldn't stand up. It was very sleepy. We called the emergency and they're like, she's sleeping, she'll be fine. What do you mean when she was a potato? Like when she was a puppy? Oh, God, I forgot. Maybe she just ate too much. That can happen. She's working out. Get those reps in, girl. I don't know what I want to put here. We could do that. I need more neon signs. You're just a little baby. My God, the way I'm like almost, I need to go get more of these things. I should have just bought 50, but I was lazy. You know, do I want to add more? I don't know what I'm doing up here. I mean, I kind of know, but I don't know. Ooh. I know I didn't want to do that. She had to poo-poo real bad. Did I accidentally move these up? Because did I not place panels? How did it let me do it before? I'm going crazy. Oh, we did this. That's right. But then I can't get in there. I was gonna try to put some lights up here. Do I keep having to like run all the way around? I should just get a second storage thing and bring it up here, honestly. I wonder if we can fit those new party lights. Although these aren't the color that I want. Can I customize these? Because this is looking like Party City. And this is a Party City, but not the Party City. Okay, so we can't change the white, but we can change the lamp color. That's fine. Let's do, honestly, the yellow. Let's see what that looks like. Ooh. I never opened this present. Stage lights. Oh wow, that's huge. Can I even add a door there? We might not even need it. I mean, technically, I can add like... The only problem is I'm not gonna be able to fit. I'm gonna have to put something else like here, or I could put more of these things technically, but that might be a little bit redundant. I don't know. Let's see if we can even see this. Nintendo or Animal Crossing GameCube would be so fun. I've been seeing like people post about it more on like Twitter and stuff, and like it does have just like a different vibe than like modern ones. That like I do think I would genuinely enjoy playing it again, just to like re-experience. Okay. I love that all the stuff that we're doing up here you won't even ever see, but I feel like it's important. Because, like, what do we put in this other space that we gotta fill out now? You know what I mean? Okay, I gotta take some money on. We gotta get some more of these kits before the shop closes. I think I have my shop open later, but I don't want to chance it. Ooh, a Japanese dresser. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, that's cute. I don't know that I had this yet. Yeah, I'm kind of rich. Just kidding. There was a rumor, I don't think it's going to be true, but there was a rumor that they were going to, it wasn't going to be Virtual Console, but they were going to, like, port Fire Red and Leaf Green over as, like, a $30 thing. I don't know. I guess we'd find out next week. That's when whatever leaker said that was supposed to happen. People were complaining about it. It's like, I'd complain, but then I probably would still buy it. I don't know. I would love to do another Nuzlocke of that. That was like the first one I did. Also, I think I heard thunder outside, which is crazy. Something was rumbling. For the raid. Oh my gosh, you didn't have to do that. Let me give you a shout out real quick. That's so weird. I literally was just talking about Pokemon. That's weird. Everyone, please go follow Struggle. Happy affiliate anniversary, by the way. You guys should all go follow Struggle, who also plays Animal Crossing and Pokemon. I was talking about, there was like a rumor that they're gonna port Fire Red and Leaf Green onto the Switch too, which again, I don't think it's true, but it did get me a little bit excited. But I also think it's bullshit that they don't just like tack it onto the virtual console. They're gonna make us pay for it separately, because you know that's what makes it credible, actually, because that's a very Nintendo thing to do. But we're just working a little bit on our island. I'm like building like up top here, which like realistically I don't think you're ever gonna see this, but I'm doing it just to do it. So you had to pay. See, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, of course. Oh my god, it's actually thundering outside. That's crazy. We're in February. But I hear it. I was paranoid at first, but it's like, okay, no, that's definitely what I think it is. I wonder what I could add either like a castle wall here. I don't know. Kind of did this tonight. I wanted to have like, because my island doesn't have a lot of elevation right now, so it's like we'll have one house where it's like you have to like go up a staircase. This is Nibble's home, but she's not going to be here forever. But someone's going to live there. So it's kind of just like a placeholder. Kind of trying to build around, because this like part of the island that we're at, there's a ton of empty space. But also Struggle and anyone else coming in from the raid, if you have to like de-stream, do what you gotta do. We're gonna be going here for at least a little bit longer. Also, I did get those Splatoon panels, and they're not what I thought they were, which is I'm gonna see if I can use them somewhere, but they look like almost like those like commercial like advertisement billboard things you'd see at like a bus stop. So I feel like I can make it work somewhere, but like people were advertising it. It's like, oh my god, these are gonna be so much better than the simple panels. It's like, that's, I mean, no. They're cute though. I mean, I can make a use for them. I just don't know where. Yeah, I was kind of hoping we were going to get more city stuff for this update. We got like a new lamp and a new arch light thing, which is nice, but you know, I'm greedy. I wanted more. They must be like hiding the other parts of the panel with things that where it's like you just see the design. My Ariana ears. Well, yes. Okay. I think up top here, I think I might have to craft more of these thingamabobs. We can add some fun stuff. Oh yeah, you better do that now. I think it ends tomorrow. If it's not over already. That was actually a pretty fun event. In fact, I gotta spend those things too. What did I come here to do? The way of like totally... Okay, the kiosk things. So if it ends tomorrow, that's like 10 a.m. I want to say that's daily reset. So yeah, you definitely want to. I think that'd be 9 a.m. for you. It's in Gridania. The Valentine's event, I think, is almost always in Gridania. Also, I can get rid of these. This is supposed to be a door pattern. I don't think I've used these. No, I have used these apartment windows. Okay. I feel like I'm seeing lightning outside my window, unless I'm going crazy, which might also be true. Hopefully we don't lose power. That would be on brand for me for all the weird tech issues we've had this week. So I would not be surprised. Shoot, come on. I should have had you do it with me when because like Zever got on and did that. We like joined as a party. I know I can invite you to parties, I think, as like a free trial. Okay, I'm just trying to think of things I can put on these things. Okay, we have a... Wait, no, those we can't put on the thing. Although I can... Wait a minute. No, I can put these up there. They just won't be on the thing. I'm talking to myself. It's making sense in my head. Honestly, we could put a utility pole up there too. Because why not? Yeah, these are the Splatoon panels. And you're supposed to like connect them. So I will find a use for them somewhere. Honestly, I was like thinking about revisiting that like sky, I don't know what to call it. I said skyscape. The little background area I made that's like supposed to be like in the distance. I feel like that would be perfect for that. Skyline, yeah. Why can I not? I can't form words tonight. I don't know what my problem is. Okay, I gotta start ordering some more of these cubes, possibly. Oh god, this is getting overwhelming. Okay, so it doesn't let me change the color of them. Oh my god, I'm gonna scream. I mean, that's fine. I just wish, like, let me move the alpacas onto my island. They don't have to live at Harvey's anymore. I will gladly, you know, make space for them here. They should have given us that option, you know? Like, oh, if do you want these people? If you want them to stay at the campsite, they'll stay there. But if you want to move them onto the island, they can come there. I think that would have been a nice thing they should have done. Because I get for some people, like, I feel like they're just trying not to intrude on people who, like, already had all their stuff, you know, figured out. They don't want, like, them taking up space and whatever. But it's like, I will gladly take them. Oh yeah, Main Street. I do kind of miss that about City Folk. Technically, New Leaf had that too. I feel like New Leaf did it best. Oh yeah, the debit card that would just let you just like deposit from your thing. Those were nice. I forgot about those. Wait. Wrong way. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why they got rid of that. Okay, this is gonna be weird. Let me see. Okay, so we have to put it in this way. And again, I don't even know that we're really gonna see a lot of this stuff, but we're just gonna kind of roll with it to like fill out space. Yeah, you don't even see that. I was gonna craft something too. Hold up. At least we're getting our steps in tonight. Though the amount of times we've had to run back and forth here. Oh, there's Hamlet. I do like Hamlet. I just like the hamsters. Okay. I do have a cherry blossom lantern. Oh, I did not customize these. I will say though, City Folk, like, not that I care so much about the graphics, but like the weird thing with Animal Crossing is like the older games, because it's like the GameCube one really was a port of the N64 game, and it showed. And then City Folk looked like it belonged on the GameCube when it was actually on the Wii. Oh, we can... I didn't know we could do custom designs on these. I don't really know what I'm gonna put here, to be honest. Hi, Primarina. Just City Folk, just the grass disappearing was like, I don't want that to ever return. Granted, you know, if I was doing something like this, it wouldn't really matter anyway, but... Yeah, the way I'm, like, putting stuff on these, and we're really not gonna see them. I mean, as long as the bus arrives, I mean, that's what's important. As a former bus goer myself, when the bus doesn't show up, that's when there's a problem. Is the bus still on? Yeah, New Leaf had like a really long lifespan. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but like, I can tell they're trying to do the same with this game too. I was like reading this article that like basically said that like game developers are taking so long in between games that like younger audiences like aren't getting connected to a lot of the series like we were growing up. And I thought that was kind of interesting. Like, they're taking longer and longer to come out with stuff. Okay, that's not gonna work. Okay, we're just gonna have to ignore that balloon. Can the TV fit in there? Oh my god, it can. That's creepy. I don't... No one's gonna see this stuff up here, I don't think, anymore. Well, I guess that wasn't really my point, but my point being that, like Final Fantasy, for example, like... Because they take so long now in between the games that like it was really a study that was done in Japan that like they just aren't, younger audiences aren't connecting with like older series because of the time in between the games, if that makes sense. Pokemon, I feel like, is an exception to the rule. They actually come out with games pretty frequently. It's like, yeah, I feel like part of it is just like, obviously as games become more like more graphics intensive, like obviously they're gonna take longer to make, but I kind of am just winging some of this, honestly. I don't think I like this, though. When it's at like an angle like this, we kind of just have to do the stalls and the bus stops. I could put one up here. Because I remember I did say I didn't know what I wanted to put up here. Do I even have any more? These are all lights. I gotta make more stalls. I feel like when I do stuff like this, it takes longer and longer, where it's like I really didn't get that much done, because it's like every time I put a few things down, I have to like run around, see it from a few different angles, see if I like it or not. Okay, you can actually kind of see some of the stuff in that one. Okay. Like I like the idea that there's like lights and stuff coming out. I actually think that's kind of cool. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I grew up pretty poor, but like, I would get like, you know, a game or two for my birthday, and then, you know, a couple games for Christmas, which my birthday is like a month away from Christmas, so like that was always kind of rough, but that was usually what, like, the budget for me, you know, because I grew up with my aunt most of the time when I was growing up, me and my sister and my cousins, like, that's what they would spend on me, and that was like what I was allowed to do. I just... I need different types of things that light up that aren't these cute lights. Has ever... Yeah, unfortunately for me, that, I mean, well, I guess not really unfortunately for me. Unfortunately for them, they weren't really hand-me-downs to give to me. So, like, they did have to take me out clothes shopping, which, you know, costs money. Sorry, the way I'm just like... I know we can, is it the tablets we can put our own designs on? I can't remember. Is Vamp Patel the reason for so many Ellison girlies? I don't know. I mean, people have been playing Ellison more since the graphics update. But I'm sure, you know, she caused like a slight influx of... I need to get more designs. That's gonna be my job. I need to get more patterns. Now that I've cleaned up the ones that I know I'm not gonna use. Do I have any castle walls? We can put some castle walls up here. I just don't wanna... I'm not trying to build a castle. I think I still have some, though. Yeah. Between these medieval building sides, I can maybe use those instead. I still have some fencing I can use. I forgot too, I can use like some of these like fencing as like space filler. Oh my gosh, thanks with the raids today. Thank you for the raid. I'm sorry an ad I think is just now finishing up. Raiding and running the poop, go poop girl. Welcome in. What were you playing? Also, when you get back from pooping, I did go back and watch your VOD because I wanted to watch your Honkai polls. And I just have to say the pity was hateful. I mean, you won, I think you won all the 50-50s, but high pity for everything was disgusting. And I'm so sorry. But see, for me, I would lose the 50-50 at high pity and then also get the guarantee at like max pity. That's my gotcha luck. But welcome in everybody. My name is Josh Arrows. We're playing some Animal Crossing. I've been doing a citycore island. I can actually, you know, I forgot because with Struggles viewers too, we can do a quick tour real quick so you guys can see what we've got finished so far. We're kind of at a weird part in the island. I haven't been doing a lot of elevated stuff. So I'm kind of trying to do that tonight. It's a bit of a challenge. So hi, Benji. Make sure I don't miss any of the messages. This is one of the first things I did. We did like a little skyline, which I might go back and revisit at some point, but that was pretty cool doing that. This is our little like apartment complex area. Yeah, I started my island over. Actually, too, I haven't like the bigger cliffs were in the top right. I've kind of left that mostly the same, for the most part, because I had plans for that. But yeah, this is our little apartment complex area. I'm actually pretty happy how these turned out. I followed like a guide on how to make these like fake buildings, and I'm actually pretty happy how they turned out. But these cliff areas are basically very, very work in progress, meaning I have not done anything there. So this is our little shopping area. So I put the shops next to each other. We have a little parking lot here. I'm gonna put down more cars on the road too, once we're like more along, but I wanted to put some here. This is our like, I don't know what district you want to call this. This is a karaoke bar, and this is an arcade, which the arcade's not done. And it's very loud. We don't spend a lot of time in here because there's lots of bits and bobs, and Sherb is also cooking for some reason. Which is fine. But Sherb runs the arcade. I've kind of turned everyone's house into like, everyone has a function. Everyone has a job. Everyone's employed here. Let me see if Raymond's house, is he in his house? Raymond, I made him like a little convenience store on the beach. We kind of have like a little boatyard here, kind of, sort of. Moving over here. This is kind of where we're working at right now. This is the museum, which I've kind of tried to hide as like a fake restaurant. I've done my best. It's very hard to hide the museum. This is Audi's house, which she runs a bar. I wish she was there right now because I'm actually pretty happy how the bar turned out. But she's not. We did this alleyway like a few weeks ago, and we're kind of like, this is where we're at right now. We're kind of like building around it to kind of like fill it out and stuff. This is our resident services, which I've also basically boxed it in because it like doesn't really fit with the theme. So it's kind of hidden, which I kind of like it this way. This is our entrance to the island, by the way. This is what you would see. You come in this way. And then this is our little outdoor ramen shop, which there is a name for that. I can't remember the name, but there's a term. And yeah, this is kind of where we're at. Is Raymond, or not Raymond, is Marshall at his house? I don't think he's inside his house either. Marshall's house, he has a little coffee shop. And we're gonna work on this at some point too. Yeah, I think I needed to show you too, Struggle, because I know you haven't seen some of this. So. I always forget to show new people that come in. Like, this is where what we're doing. Oh my god. Kind of the stuff we're doing tonight, like, I don't really think most people are gonna see unless you're, like, flying over it. Marshall is my man. I love Marshall. So is Sasha, too. We gotta get Sasha on our island first, though. That's our next goal. Okay, I was gonna make another stall. That's what I was gonna do. Oh, wait, no, wait. I lied. Are we gonna do a castle? Let's see. Like, this could work. If I pushed it out a little bit. Oh my god, it's backwards. I want to make these outdoor air conditioners work. It's just like, it's like I either don't have enough space for them. But I know they would look good. I mean, that's the same thing twice, basically. That would look weird. Have Genji. Okay. Oh my god, it's raining. I can hear rain. That's weird. It's actually been pretty cold in Florida. Like, unusually colder than it normally is. So, like, hearing thunder and rain right now is like... I'm like, what? I have no idea what we're gonna fill this part out with. Honestly, I could just add more of these tokonomas just to say that there's something there. I almost wish it would let me terraform like another level and I would just like keep going up. But I don't think it's gonna let us do that. No, I know you can fit. Oh, come on. It's gonna make us do it the annoying way. Yeah, because like if I connect these here, this is gonna look weird. Again, I don't think anyone's gonna notice this up here, but the fact that I'm pointing it out, people are. I could just build these borders here and then just call it a day there for now. I see, I know you would. I expected that from you. No, I'm just saying, like, all the stuff I'm doing up here, like, if you come out in front of it, because the museum's down below there, you don't see any of this. So like I'm really putting all this effort into stuff that like you're really only gonna see from like a very weird angle, but it matters to me, right? Like I put like a fake apartment up here basically, kind of sorta. Do I have any more castle walls? Don't think I do. I have medieval buildings. I really do think KK, whatever this song is called, is playing out of 2 different speakers. The people that live here are probably going crazy. Oh, I don't think I like this. I forget, what is this con called? Cyber KK? Instead of working on a project someone can see, I desperately try to complete one to the... Wait a minute. I hate to say it, but like these retro stops are just goated. Like, especially when you're doing a build like this and you really don't know what to put. I need more castle walls. Unfortunately. I wonder how many your island has. Wait, how many what? Oh, the retro stops? Probably, if I had to guess, probably like 30. If I'm being like serious, probably like 30. There's a lot of castle walls though too, only because there's so many that go around the resident services and just like randomly elsewhere too. There's probably just as many of those. That's why I'm trying to do some of them as these like little stalls, so it kind of like breaks it up a little bit. I'm also breaking up by like putting other things in between them too. I don't know, I think it looks pretty nice. I need more castle walls, but it's like I don't really feel like time traveling. I'm lazy. Hopefully I don't lose power. I can hear the thunder. It might even, my mic might even pick it up here in a little bit. That's crazy. That would be like the one thing to send me over the edge. To have a third stream that just like... That's like the one thing that hasn't happened. I've had latency issues. I've had stream just crashing from our PC freezing. We need to have a power surge. That's what has to happen. You love your hotel outfits? Mine are okay. I don't know if we can find a tourist. I gave them like the light up glasses and a cute shirt. I have like a variation of the other one with it too. I'm actually surprised people haven't, like, I mean, people are bitching, but, like, I'm surprised they haven't, like, made a patch where, like, you can make the tourists go away, because, like, people are so upset about it. It works for my island, so, like, I'm not mad. I did forget I have these wide display stands as well. Let's get some of this scaffolding. Get another utility pole. On my island, you're either a bug or a bug catcher. Why does that sound dirty? It sounds dirty because I've made it seem that way, but like it does sound kind of sexual. Are you a bug or are you a bug catcher? Okay, we're gonna stop. We're just gonna stop. And I didn't mean bug like virus, but I'm just thinking like it. Like, are you a pitcher or a catcher? But no, Struggle does have a very cute, like, bug gym city island. I would almost call it Denver core because it does look like it could be in, like, Colorado because of the pine trees. It looks very pretty. You should call it that. Like, this is my Denver core island. Oh, you flattened it. Well, never mind. I still think it looks good. I forgot to. I do have these other things. Oh my god, do you guys hear that? I'm gonna lose power. It's gonna happen. Relax. Oh my god. I wish it was like during the day. Like raining during the day is very relaxing. They said winter is over. Can your rig get electrocuted? It did freeze earlier. That did happen, but we don't know why. Can you imagine like there was a redemption? There's probably is a way to do that. It would probably cost a lot of money. When you get a model rigged, if you want to add like more bits and bobs, but that's extra money. But you could probably have a redemption where like your model can get electrocuted and it would like you would see like the skeleton, like a cartoon basically. That in theory would be possible. I did not get all the things I wanted here. I can hear someone singing. We're gonna have to... Kind of annoying. At least we're not stuck. I hate that there's just like one layer of like cliff that like I'm probably just gonna I don't know, I could just put castle walls through that, but it's like a barrier, but I could also just get rid of it. Ew, I also forgot we gotta I like to put all this down too. What would be your idea for a redeem? My older models, I would have redeems, but like I just feel like people, I don't know. I don't notice people like wanting to do those as much anymore. But I've kind of talked about how like I feel like just in general people don't care much about they don't care as much for Twitch redemptions. That's just like something I've noticed like just in general. Like, I feel like doing, like, a daily redemption where you can, like, you know, like, oh, you've checked in 37 times. Like, I feel like people like to do that kind of stuff. I want to redeem to hit my head with a net. Now, see, that would be funny. We do have gyroids. I swear to God, though, if my power does go out, I will scream. I will scream. Now I think I hear gunshots. I'm pretty sure I heard gunshots. Be safe. I don't think they're trying to shoot me. God, shooting someone when it's like thunder and lightning, that's a little dramatic. We do have some fencing I can still use, but I don't know. What am I here for? Oh, wait. We're gonna get some of these. Thunder and gunshots. That sounds like... It sounds like some, like, weird, like, emo band from, like, 2007. We're thunder and gunshots. Well, like a screamo band. There was a period of time where, like, I would say I was going through, like, some phases where I didn't know, like, you know, what people I wanted to be around and who I, you know, viewed myself as and with. And, well, I had I was with a friend group, like, in middle school and high school, but, like, I was friends with them, but, like, some of the stuff that they like to do, I just, like, I would try to enjoy their things, and I just didn't enjoy it. And one of them was, there was this church in our city where, like, they would get in, like, you know, these, like, indie bands that would come and perform, and they would just, like, I'm sorry, a lot of them were terrible, I would say, objectively, and they'd try to get you to buy their CD, but then, like, there would be, like, more, like, hardcore nights where there was, like, mosh pits. I don't know why this church allowed this, by the way, not that I'm judging, you know, it's cool that they, like, rented their venue out to do this kind of stuff, but it was just, like, weird. Looking back on it, it was weird. And the mosh pit nights, I was like, this isn't me, this is not my life. Like I am a short, tiny, like 5'5" man. I don't even know, was I even 5'5" at that point in my life? I don't know when I maxed out, you know, but I was probably even tinier then, and I was skinnier at least. So I was like, this isn't me. I belong at home. I don't really know that you belong being carried around in someone's purse. I mean, kind of, sort of. I guess I am the definition of a pocket cave. It's not so cute once you get older. We gotta put something. You know what I can do instead of the castle wall? See, I run up here and then I get other ideas. This is bad. We can make more of those stonework kitchens, which I don't like making because they take so much materials. But they do work. Oh, what does she want now? Oh, you gave us a head bandage, a moss ball. I know I have the stuff to make it. Where is it? Oh, wait, here it is. Like 30 stone, that's a lot. And then I have to customize it. The Valentine's outfit is cute. My friend called it the cozy slop outfit. They're not a fan of the, like, a lot of the gear we're getting is like super casual or like super futuristic. I don't know. I'm indifferent. Because I feel like we've been getting in some of the older expansions like a lot of just like the same, like, you have road. I do. Hi, Ronnie. I have a lot of road. I placed down my road before I did anything else. And I was like, I will make space for whatever is in these confines, and I've kind of stuck to that. No, this is a very popular road design, though. That I've seen a lot of people that do citycore. Okay, time to spend our life savings. But see, you're good at that, though. I was, like, watching you do that, like, tree design. That's just not... I don't know. I'm creative in certain things. And, like, designing something from scratch like that is just not in my wheelhouse. But I love that you're so self-sufficient with things like that. It's just... that kind of stuff overwhelms me when I try to do that stuff. I don't know that Struggle has a code road. Or a road code. I can probably try to find the one for this one. If that's the one you mean, though. Did I get another utility pole? I did. Do you think this looks weird being up here? I don't think so. So I'm not going to add everybody. There is room, actually. You know what? I want to see what I want to put in this anyway, so this is fine. Again, this is stuff I don't really think you're really gonna see, but it's there. And we still have a third floor to do anyway. Like, I don't even know. Not really gonna fit a lot up here, but that's fine. You know what we can fit? Retro stations. Does that utility pole look weird? You guys can be honest. If that looks weird, I will take it down. Now I'm like looking at that, I'm like, that doesn't seem like... I mean, I have one over here and it looks fine, but in that spot it looks weird. I will get rid of it. You think it looks good? Okay. I know you can rotate, although, see, this is the challenge. Okay. Technically that club sign is not wrong because the club is down there. Technically. I didn't do any of these signs. Club, another club. I forget what some of these signs are saying. The patterns say what they say. But, like, why did I... No, they say, one of them says, like, restaurant. You know what I could put up here? Actually, I could put more of those neon signs. Why do you think I'm like the Ariana like stan? I really don't follow her life. I hope she's happy. I mean, I don't... I'm very picky with her music. I do like some of her songs, but you know, she's not someone that like I, you know, think about too often. Do I even... Okay. Yeah, see, that says restaurant karaoke, which the karaoke bar is not on the side of the island. I do gotta get more signs, though. For sure. Because we're getting a lot of recycling here. What did I come down here for? There was something I came down here for, and now I don't remember. Oh, the neon sign, which I did pick up. Oh, wrong way. That's not gonna work behind that thing. It's a lot of blue on blue, but I think that's fine. No, there is room, actually. And like I said, I think I'm going to end up just having, like, Castle Wall go through this part. So, that all works out. Let's take a look and see. We can see this all from below. Probably not. I like Ariana as just like a... In terms of like talent, I think she is like one of the best singers of our generation. Kind of like Whitney Houston. Like I don't think there's a note that she can't do, you know? But in terms of like music taste, it just really depends. Okay, so we can't really see that too much, but I mean you can see the one side. I think once I work more towards the left and we can add some more things, like we'll do like another like apartment building or something, I think it'll really start to like come together. Oh yeah, I mean, if I had to pick between the two, Whitney Houston, like, I hate to say the word mog, because that's like the weird like influencer word, but she mogs everybody. She's just the best. Yeah, we'll work more towards like over here and get this filled out, and we'll probably add some more like apartment buildings and stuff. That'll be for next week, I think. I wish Whitney were still here. Yeah, this will be... Now that she's singing. This does look very cool though. Like it's coming together. I might change that one stall up there now that I'm like seeing like the level difference, but it's like I can fix that. Although I think I can put something behind it. That might make it look a little bit better. I think I have like 2 rows of things I can put up there, so we'll make it work. But thank you all for stopping by tonight. Let's go find some other raid. Seriously, I rarely get raids, so Daz and Struggle, thank you so much for raiding me tonight. I really do appreciate it. If you're enjoying the stream, feel free to hit the follow button. I tend to do Animal Crossing. I try every Sunday. Sometimes, you know, my mood changes and I want to play something else, but Sunday's kind of like my cozy day, and we have nothing really else to do until Pocopia comes out, so... Although, RE9 comes out like the week before, which is kind of unfortunate because it's like, well, I want to play that before Pocopia comes out, you know? So there might be a weekend where we're doing some Resident Evil. I'm excited for that because like I haven't played a game in a while that's like, I want to scream. Like genuinely get scared and scream. So that'll be fun. Yeah, again, thank you. Get struck by lightning or shot. Apparently, I think I heard gunshots. It sounded like popping. That was weird. But no, we'll be live again Tuesday. I know Honkai just had like their big not expansion, but it basically is their version of an expansion for an MMO. And we're going to do like the new endgame modes because I haven't done any of those. So I'm going to do them all at once and maybe we'll do a little bit of the story. Thunder can do that. Maybe it was then. It was just like pop, 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 pop. It was like kind of like that. Maybe a tree did get struck. At least it wasn't here. Oh, I've heard about the exploding trees. That's scary. When I found out about that, I was like, oh. That's not something that I want to experience. Who can we go raid? Can we read Trixie Mattel? Would that be weird? She's never live. She's playing Dead by Daylight. Well, let's see if it lets us. We might not be cool enough to do that. Oh my god, it lets us. Oh my god. I'm kind of in with Trixie. No. Here's our raid command. I don't really watch DBD much anymore, but I will make an exception here. Although I don't know that she has a mic on for me, but that's fine. No mic, just voyeurism. Love that. Let's go say hi to Trixie, I guess. There is our raid command. Thank you again, Daz and Struggle, for the raids. Seriously, I appreciate it. I've been feeling kind of weird about streaming past couple weeks. I don't know. It's weird because like I haven't really had like a good like stopping point with like things with like raiding in 14 and like other games to like take like a little like I need like a 2-week break, and when I can get that moment, I think I'm gonna do it, but it's just like it's not at a good time. But I really do appreciate it. And people and anyone that sticks around lurking too, seriously, you didn't have to do that. But I appreciate it nonetheless. Like I said, I'll be live again Tuesday with some Honkai. We'll be doing some more Animal Crossing next Sunday, so I shall see you guys then. Have a good night, everybody. I will see you all Tuesday. Good night.